Welcome to Video Quick Tips, the show that brings you tips and techniques to help you produce better video. I'm Bill Mecca. In this episode, I want to talk about teleprompters. Now, a teleprompter can be the difference between a slick on-camera presentation and one that is, well, let's just say troublesome for both the presenter and the videographer, with multiple retakes because you can't get through your lines and you can't remember it. Now, the best teleprompter obviously is a through the lens, where it's on a half mirrored glass and the script is projected on that glass from a monitor below and you're looking right into the lens. That can be expensive. There are some DIY ways around that. I'm going to show you in another episode down the road, but there are other ways to do it. You've heard of cue cards. You can do that, but then you're looking off camera. You can put say a script, you can tape it and hang it from the lens, the bottom of the lens. But if you're looking at the below the lens, it's going to look like this, and your eyes are going to be a little bit closed. The best spot if you're going to do this is above the lens. So right now I'm looking above the lens, and you can tell what it looks like. Now, what are you going to use? Well, I found an iPhone app called On Air Pro. It's about $2.99, I think. Put it in here, start it up. It's got the Gettysburg Address in there already. You can set the font size. I think it goes up to 54 point. I'd like to be a little bit bigger than that. Then you hit play script, and I have it. It'll be either this way or this way, and because of the green screen, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, so I will shoot this again. But you can see the text scrolling up. You can use the volume keys on the side to adjust the speed. But what I really like about this one is if you download this onto another iDevice, like an iPod Touch or an iPad, which you'd reverse it and use this as the controller, you can control it. One caveat for the speed controller is that you can't see the text on the controller. So this works good for me in this position where I'm controlling the speed myself. But if I were the teleprompter operator, I would have no idea as to where he was, the presenter, in the script. Now, the real point of this episode is this neat little gizmo I found from Charger City, which is a 360-degree multi-angle tripod adapter. And it has a hot shoe, but it doesn't have a hot shoe. Let me change that. It has a 1/4-20 thread. I've put it to a hot shoe adapter. It sits on top of the camera, and now my phone is in an OtterBox case, so it barely fits. But if I took it out of that, it wouldn't. But it sits right there, and there you go. You can look right above the lens, and you can have it if you use your iPod Touch. You can control it. This software also gives you a countdown, a 3, 2, 1, and I put a couple extra empty lines in the script at the beginning so I could start it myself from a distance and get back in. Now, exactly how far away this would be good for, probably about as far as I am here, which is about 6 or 7 feet. Otherwise, you might wind up squinting a little bit. But $2.99 for the app. This is about $12 from Amazon. I'll have a link in the show notes. And you can download it on to multiple devices and use another device as the controller. So you could put this on an iPad and use that. That obviously wouldn't fit into this holder. You'd have to build a rig, which I'll show you down the road. But this will work fine for what it is. You'll be looking above the lens like I'm looking now, and it almost looks like you're looking into the lens. But this is actually looking in the lens. That's this episode of Video Quick Tips. I'm Bill Mecca. Happy shooting.
Now you can hire Bill Mecca for your video production. Whether you need a straight voiceover or on-camera talent, Bill can do it, and at a price you can afford. Call Mecca Video Productions today at 732-930-0363 to discuss your project.